What's happening, people? It's your boy Frag-Jitsu here. So I have some Serge Lutens fragrances today to take a look at. We're going to put them on a spotlight. I have 9 fragrances from them. 3 are decants that I've been tearing through, and then I have the rest, I guess 6, would be full bottles. You might not see a huge dent on each one of these, but that's because I've acquired all of these in the past year. I really do like them, but I do like to be transparent. I'm not going to act like I know everything about Serge Lutens here. It's a very long-standing house, and a lot of fragrance connoisseurs really respect them, and they like their stuff. They have some modern classics. They have some niche, like, hits. They have some cult classics. They have kind of a little bit of everything here, and I have a really nice spread here to share with you guys. Some stuff that I've really been putting to skin with a lot of attention and paying attention to it, and it's just really great stuff. I'd have to say this house is probably one of my favorite houses. So going into it with rose-tinted glasses from my experience so far, you guys know I like this house, but I will try to be a little bit more objective. I know I don't want to be just fanboying into it. So I organized this list by popularity and bestseller, so bestsellers. So out of all of the stuff that I have here, and I have some of the most famous ones, you'll be surprised at which ones are the best sellers and which ones are the least best sellers. So we're going to start with the best seller out of all of mine. And I was surprised. This one I don't actually have a full bottle of, but this is Féminité Du Bois. You can see I'm almost done with it. The reason I didn't get Ganymede is because I've been digging this. Now, they're not the same. It's not a clone. I don't even know if they're supposed to be related. It's just me drawing that correlation, but Marc-Antoine Barrios has a fragrance called Ganymede. If you guys haven't experienced Ganymede, it has this very unique personality to it that feels clinical. It feels like robot breath. It feels like literally metallic, metallic breathing. Just a crazy fragrance, really amazing with this like Akigala wood thing going on that Quentin Biche threw down. I mean, that fragrance really caught me off guard, and this one has the same kind of parallel, but this one does it with florals, and it's a little bit less synthetic or a little bit less futuristic than Ganymede, but man, these two fragrances really ring my bell. So Féminité Du Bois means femininity of wood, which I don't really know what that's supposed to mean. The 3 most prominent notes here that Serge Lutens likes to say that is in this is cedar, plum, and violet. Now, I could get all those, but there's just something going on in this that's really hard to explain. This is a bestseller out of all the ones I have, and I was actually pretty shocked because it was kind of an afterthought that I picked this up. I really didn't like, I just saw it for a good deal, and I was like, all right, let me get a 10 ml of it. So, yeah, you get that same thing with the way it presents with that metallic outer space kind of floral thing. For me, it's a little bit otherworldly. I really like this. It's very floral though. This one's more committed to just having florals that are propping it up. I'm not really sure if it's just violet in here that's doing that. But yeah, this one's really good. I think it's the most different one that I have from all of these. Like, it really does a strange thing, and I like that about this. It's actually what's held me back from getting a bottle of Ganymede. Just this thing right here. And I'd say I'd have to do like a head-to-head with those two. They're not clones of each other or anything, but they are just so uncanny to me personally. I just feel like there's so much of a closeness here. Now, I don't really personally get a lot of wood when I wear this. I get mostly that, like, you can almost taste this thing. It's got that synthetic kind of robot breath air to it. This floral pungency that's almost turning fermented, almost. Like, you know when white florals go indolic, there's something in that direction that's playing around with this. And then there's like a fruity kind of sweet thing, but it doesn't really commit to being anything that, I don't know, it's an uncanny fragrance. It doesn't commit to anything that really is like generic in any way. Very modern, very cool. I really like this one a lot, Féminité Du Bois. But I was surprised to see that it was the bestseller out of all these ones I have here. So the second bestseller out of all the ones I have is Un Bois Vanille. Now this is a proper bottle. This is the 100 ml. You can see I have a little dent there, which actually is quite a bit of sprays. You'd be surprised how much you can get wearing out of these. They're high quality fragrances, guys. I'd have to say this is one of my favorite houses. They are really on top of their game. I like what I'm getting from them. I'm really happy with the prices too. Like, they're not breaking your back, and you get to experience a luxury feel. I mean, it's good stuff. It's really good stuff. This one's premium focus. This one's premier focus is vanilla. I think vanilla and wood, sandalwood and vanilla. I mean, you could get that without even referring to any notes. Two first things I got. I thought there would be cashmere in this, or the same thing that's in Diorum Intense, and that is my comparative fragrance here. This one and Diorum Intense, I get such a uncanny reminder of those two. The way that Diorum Intense has this gourmand element, albeit I don't know if it really has vanilla in it. This one actually has vanilla, but the vanilla is like toned down. It's like subdued. It's like mooded down. Like it's not like a gross vanilla of the days of like gourmands and stuff. You know, we have these like modern fragrances that are just like pushing a lot of vanilla, a lot of gourmand. This does that gourmand thing, scales it back just right, and you just get this excellent feel from it. Creamy, cozy fragrance, but it's handsome and fresh at the same time. It kind of beats that designer thing that's going around these days. There's this woody designer backbone that's like thrown into everything with this soapy, fresh bro fragrances. Not a blue fragrance, but that other thing that's out there that's prominent, like across the board. Every company's doing it. I feel like this can pull you out of that and still give it to you without being overly done in that way. So I really like Un Bois Vanille. Like this one for me is safe for like, I would wear this to almost everywhere, anything. Like I wouldn't even think twice. This is one of those no-brainers for me. It's really easy to wear, guys. Nothing too crazy attitude, nothing like that. They say vanilla, sandalwood, and licorice are the prominent three notes here. I don't know about licorice. I just don't get licorice. But you might pick it up differently than me. I definitely wear this a lot. It's my kind of knock-around scent. Like if I just dress nicely and I don't want to like offend anybody, or there's family there that I don't know how they're going to handle fragrances, and I just want to be like really great smelling, this one does it. But I actually enjoy it myself, and that's really the key. Like I can enjoy this and not worry about it and just be utilitarian, and it's great. I mean, it's not one of my niche fragrances that's like super weird, but I have those for those occasions. That's my lonely fragrances. I like stuff like that. But Serge Lutens Un Bois Vanille, very good. And I'm not surprised to see it as the second bestseller out of all the stuff that I have here. The third bestseller I have here, Fille de Berlin. I think it means girl from Berlin. It's a very floral fragrance. So Fille de Berlin, you see the color on it? It's actually quite appropriately colored. I think they did a good job on that. You know, sometimes these companies, they can just really nail it on the color, and it's a big piece of the product. I mean, I think the best example that I could think of is everything that Alessandro Gualtieri does across the board. All of his colors and textures and shapes, everything he chooses to put is just perfect. It supplements those fragrances really well, and I think this one does it too. I do like the uniform look of all of these bottles. This one though is mostly feminine. For me, guys, I don't really get a like a dude fragrance here. Fille de Berlin, girl from Berlin. I mean, I think this is marketed for women. It's a musky rose thing, but it's very bright too and biting, and it's a little bit sharp too. It's got that floral smack in the face that you're looking for. I think it's a little spicy as well. It's very modern, like floral rose-centric fragrance. But you know, rose can turn me off really easy personally. This one doesn't do that. It doesn't get into that, I don't know, sometimes roses, just something about them I can't handle. Even if they're really well done, it's just for me, I just would not wear them. This one though, I actually wear. As you see, I tore through pretty much half of this. It's pretty good. I mean, for me, that's a lot. And this is strong. It's got a really strong floral profile, like very pretty. In fact, I will spray some to be reminded. And let's do it. All right, 3 sprays. Yeah, it's pretty, it's natural smelling, but it does have this push to it that makes it a little sharper. Really nice perfume smell, like perfumey smell. This would be a great gift for mom. This would be a great fragrance to give someone, because they probably never heard of Serge Lutens and they would be like, whoa, what is this? It's beautiful. It's exquisitely done. I don't think it's overdone either. So some of these floral things get a little bit overdone or a little bit like generic, and this one's still kind of threads the needle and stays really high quality for me. And I really like this. I would love this in the air. It's really beautiful. I might try to see if I could get the wife or the mom to wear this thing, because I actually like it. It's the third bestseller out of all the stuff I have here. So let's go to the fourth bestseller out of all the stuff I have here, and that is Ambre Sultan. Now, I don't really tend to wear this that much personally. I thought I was going to when I first got it, but I have so many amber fragrances, and I'm not always in the mood for the most masculine one. But this is probably my most masculine amber fragrance that I have, like my most aggressive masculine amber fragrance. I know there's a lot more aggressive masculine amber fragrances, but this one is a little scaled back on that refined feeling and a little bit more on that boldness. It's a little bit straightforward and bold. I mean, you do have Ambre Sultan, like Ambre Sultan means Amber Sultan, like a king of ambers, like a caliphate, like he's like the head of the ambers. Now the color's perfect on it. It literally is perfect, guys. I love amber fragrances. I have a lot of them. This is a spicy resinous amber fragrance, herbs propping it up, like these rich oriental warm fragrance here. Yeah, it's got this really wicked kind of mix down on it. Super simple though. It's not like crazy complex, but in its simplicity there are these layers to appreciate, and that's the thing with these minimalist, sort of borderline minimalist fragrances. Ambre Sultan is a reference amber for a lot of people, but I don't know. I think it's the most masculine of the mainstream ambers that you could find. Like the mainstream niche ambers, Ambre Sultan, any of us out there who are into niche are talking about Ambre Sultan, or we've already talked it till we're blue in the face. Especially once we get to the next fragrance, you'll see that some of these are just like super prominent, famous fragrances. Now I'm gonna spray some just to get a feel. I actually wear this one. You know, I haven't had it. I actually wear this one, and it was all summer that I had it, so I wore this in heat, guys, and it was a different experience. Once we get some cold weather, I'm gonna put this to skin, and I have a good feeling about it. I just feel like this thing's gonna shine. But these ambery, spicy fragrances do really well in the sun. There's something about the heat that makes these more expressive. I really like amber fragrances that aren't supposed to be worn in the summer, and you take them and wear them in the summer. Put them to the test. They're supposed to remind you of deserts. They're supposed to remind you of landscapes, like arid landscapes, like amber that's been dragged through deserts. Yeah, this is just resinous. This is amber as it gets. Now, not in a vanilla way. This is like a handsome, mysterious, powerful fragrance. And that herbal thing might throw a lot of people off. I think it's bay leaf, but I could be wrong. But it's almost culinary in that way, yeah. The ambers in this are very perfect for the color. Glowing, hot, glowing, dry, sticky and dry. Very good stuff here. Like perfectly done amber. Not overdone. And there are other ones that will rival this for sure. There's other ones out there that are higher quality for sure. But I mean, nothing in the designer realm is touching something like this for the same prices. Yeah, the prices on this are incredible. So definitely check out Ambre Sultan if you were curious about a masculine amber fragrance that will definitely punch over its pay grade. That one's really good. This is the one that I thought would be the best seller, and that's Chergui. Chergui is, I think, my first one. I can't remember if it was Chergui or Ambre Sultan that I got first, but I remember the first time I smelled this one, and the second time I smelled it, and the third time I smelled it, and all of that dent that since I got it. Chergui is a spicy, dry, very comforting, easygoing, but still different fragrance. The name means Saharan wind, or the winds that go over the desert. Yeah, it's basically, it's got a lot of sweetness in it, not in like a gross way. It's got sweetness in a honey kind of way, not overdone in that way either. It's got a dryness to it, tobacco texture to it, really handsome, quite spicy actually, quite a spicy fragrance. Not like L'air du Desert Marocain. I feel like these two like really, they almost wanted to clash, but they're actually nothing alike. This is more mass appealing fragrance. This is made to be enjoyed. This is made to be enjoyed by a lot of people generally that aren't even into fragrance. I feel like you will enjoy this. It actually is pretty set apart from designer stuff in the designer realm, but it treads closer to that stuff in a little bit of a way, not too much treading close. I'm gonna spray some too because I really like this one a lot. This is just a great fragrance. Yeah, it's handsome. It's handsome. It's just a really dashing fragrance. Now, it doesn't smell like a desert would. It smells like the fragrance itself, like the contents of the fragrance were like derived from the desert, but it was used to make a very nice, beautiful fragrance. This one's a cult classic, guys. It's a slammer. It's really, really good. And I thought this was the most high-selling one out of all of them. I'm surprised that Ambre Sultan beat this. But this is great. Chergui is just really, really good. Now, some of you guys in the niche realm might be bored of something like this because it actually just smells kind of nice. And I know a few of us out there, we really want something a little bit more risque, a little bit more, I don't know, layered, nuanced, off-putting, a little bit more evocative, and that's fine too. This one is kind of on that borderline. It's not really anything like too crazy concept fragrance. This is made to be enjoyed, and a lot of you will like this, especially if you like to simplify it. In the way I would think of this is a sweet and spicy fragrance, a sweet and spicy warm fragrance without being vanillic, without being, I don't know, gourmand in any way. It has this gourmand syrupy component, like a few of these do. I actually noticed some common sweetness in all of these, but it's almost like really nice. It's not really hard. It's hard to pin down exactly what that thing is. Spicy in the greatest way. Really, really excellent fragrance here. Chergui, Desert Wind, Saharan Wind. Now I think this one's my favorite, guys. For me personally, this one's like my favorite one. So Santal Majuscule really was one of my favorite fragrances this entire time, this entire last few months. I mean, the first time I smelled this, it did that thing, you know? You know when you smell a fragrance and it clicks? This is one of those. This is just really up there for me. Really, really perfect fragrance. Like, in my opinion, I'm super happy. Like, if I had to only get one of these Serge Lutens fragrances, personally, in hindsight, it would be this one first for me. And a lot of you guys won't like this one the same way I do. It's a romantic, handsome, like Disney prince kind of scent. I don't know. It's super corny, guys, the way I think of this one, but I just really, really vibe with this thing. Sandalwood again, really done well. And they say they use rose. And for me, guys, as I said, rose can be like a write-off immediately if I smell it. I usually don't really like it if it's kind of like that generic rose thing. The florals in this are just super beautifully like distorted by everything else in it, and it just comes out in this awesome presentation here. I love it. It's a sweet, creamy, amazing, handsome fragrance. It's soft too. It's not like over the top in any way. It has some fresh components too, and it has this like cleanliness to it, but it's almost a gourmand in a creamy, sandalwoody. And then it has this dryness, like this little powdery kind of cacao dryness. Holy smokes, man. Santal Majuscule, really for a sweet fragrance, this thing is incredible. To me, I'm just super happy about it. Santal Majuscule. I think that means Santal capitalized. I looked that up. I don't know French. I do have one French friend. Hey, my amigo, you let me know what Santal Majuscule means, if it's some kind of inside joke. Yeah, let's check this out. I'm going to give you a spray here. I mean, I wear this one the most. I definitely am going to tear through this. I even eye the 100 mLs of this because I think this is one of those lifetime fragrances for me. For me, 100%, my favorite one out of all of them. It's the most me. It's the most click. Just instant love. Instantly, bam. My last video that I put out, I might have featured this, and if I didn't, I definitely missed. Because this is one of them. This is just an excellent sweet fragrance. A little sweet, yeah, sandalwood creaminess. It's really, really nice, though. It has this gourmand heart to it that's like really hard to kind of pin down exactly what's going on. Like it's elusive. I know it's a basic fragrance for a lot of people, but to me, there's just so much going on in this. I really, really love it. Santal Majuscule, definitely one that I'm going to get again personally. And I know a lot of you will like this even more than Chergui. A lot of people are going to like this a lot. It's just, boom, really, really great. I love it. Perfect color, too. You know, it's like that sandalwood, cacao, and rose come together to make this, like, gourmand, beautiful thing that doesn't tread directly into gourmand territory. It kind of keeps itself in its own little class of, like, a subgenre of some type. Really, really like that one a lot. Now let's get to the 7th bestseller in my collection that I have out of 9. This is the bottom 3. Not that I'm ranking them there, just as bestsellers go. And I was actually surprised about this one. I didn't end up wearing like a ton of it like the other stuff. But this is L'Orpheline. The Orphan. Yeah, really great stuff right here, and I love the clear color complements how this smells so well. This is one of those really great fragrances. Yeah, this is just really unique and great. It's one of those signature scent worthy kind of gray fragrances. It's like a minimalist fragrance though. You get incense, smoky freshness, and I swear I thought I got ginger from this, but I don't know if it's ginger. Really great fragrance right here. This one is just treading this. This one is like that replacement to everyone's signature scent, easy all-rounder, made to be just appreciated. But it's a minimalist heaven, this one, for sure. Minimalist heaven. The incense in this is really well done. It's not like an exotic incense. It's like a toned down, kind of darker incense that has just like this little prickly brightness and this freshness and this texture that's just really great. L'Orpheline will be a lot of people's first favorite fragrance from them, for sure. As freshies go, this is a lighter fragrance, but it's not weak. Like, it's not, weak. It has a really nice thing going on. Yeah, it's got this brightness and a little bit of this darkness that's just really nice contrast. Minimalist. It's a bit smoky, but not in like a smoky way. Hard to explain, guys. This one is a must sample. So, because I feel like you have to sample this one, guys, because it's hard to really imagine what I'm gonna describe this as. I mean, anyone describes this, you really need to smell this one. It could be a daily driver. It could be like that everyday thing that you wear. This is office safe, friendly safe, and it actually is like gym safe. It reminds me of like a fresh, nearly spicy too. Maybe not spicy, maybe peppery. It's got that thing going on, like that brightness to it. Really good stuff right here. L'Orpheline. Don't know about the name. I couldn't tell you about the name, but this is L'Orpheline. Now, you guys can see I don't have a crazy dent, but I did put some wears in, right? We do have a little bit, maybe 5 to 10% of the bottle used now. Really nice, but the other stuff that I have here, I tend to reach for personally. It's not better or worse than the other stuff in any measure. In fact, some of my favorite people on YouTube really like this too. So definitely check out L'Orpheline, give it a chance. People don't tend to talk about this one as much out there. Everyone's talking about Lattafa, but this beautiful thing is just kind of going under the radar, and it should definitely be something you think about. Really nice, minimalist, incense, clean, beautiful, almost gingery kind of fragrance. Really good, excellent fragrance. L'Orpheline. Now we're getting down to the bottom two. This is La Religieuse. La Religieuse, okay. This one, I really like this one. I think that means the nun. That's what my translation that I looked up said. The nun. Now, I don't know about that. I don't know if nuns smell like this, guys. I need somebody to clarify that. But this fragrance right here gets you your florals, and it gets you your incense and your musks, and that's really your heart. It's a floral fragrance, but it has this attitude to it. It has this like goth mommy attitude to it. I feel like this is one of those goth mommy fragrances. It makes me think of that every time. I mean, I could get away with this and dress up with this, and I feel like it would be really good too, but it gives me that goth mommy thing. It reminds me of some other stuff that I've smelled before, but it doesn't really smell like anything, It's a floral forward fragrance. Jasmine forward for sure. Like before jasmine gets indolic. It has this attitude right before it turns into poop smell. Yeah, it's slightly fermented jasmine. Like it's getting to that point. And then you have some incense and musk. There's like this sweet bed to this, but there's still this airy space in this. Really natural, really enjoyable smell for an attitude kind of floral driven fragrance. I like it. It's good. It's really good. I wouldn't get this again, and I don't think my mom or my wife would wear it, but I'm not sure. I'd have to ask my mom. A lot of women would like this, though. A lot of females, for sure, would definitely rock this. It's got an attitude to it. It really does have this unique kind of, like, dark energy. It's almost like brooding in a feminine way. Now, I could still rock this with the beard and, you know, the shoulder width and all that. I would rate this pretty highly in what it does. It really accomplishes that moody floral thing. I like that it has this darker, moodier component to it. It's really enjoyable. It stands out, not like the other florals from the house. This one's actually more subdued and a little bit more attitude, a little bit darker. I really like it. A really good example of a jasmine fragrance done well. I like this kind of jasmine personally. It's that sweet spot where the jasmine doesn't go into that overly fermented smell, that overly indolic smell. It could get there really quick, and when that's done right with the right other combinations, it's awesome. But this one hits that sweet spot for me on how jasmine is presented. It's not overdone, and it's really, really nice. I would say this is also sort of a minimalist style of a floral fragrance. Really well done here. Excellent fragrance. And then we have our last place here. This is actually very interesting, this fragrance. This is their least best seller out of all the ones I have, in 9th place. And I haven't had it that long. And this one really stands out of all of these here. It's just a strange mix down on this. And I kind of dig it. I think I'm going to have to wear it a bunch of times. La Participe Passe. Past participle, which is like a grammar thing. It's almost full, guys. You guys see I haven't really put too many wears to this. I only touched it twice. And let's put some on, actually. Let's see what's up. Yeah, I remember this being very strong. I sprayed this outside my first time, and it was like a boom. Yeah, this is filling the room right now. This is an ambery, sweet fragrance. It's got this nearly fermented fruit sweetness to it. Spices to it, not overdone. Really interesting holiday kind of style fragrance. It's very unique. I feel like it's super unique out of all these like ambery kind of things. This has to have some amber in it or some kind of resins. Yeah, and it's got this really awesome fruits, like dried fruits. Really epic fragrance right here. I don't know if it's like caramel or vanilla, but something else is happening there too. But it doesn't, with all of these, they don't really like overcommit to any one genre. Like, I feel like they hit those genres just enough while still maintaining like not being generic. And I think that's the real takeaway with Serge for me. It's a really good example of excellent quality done at a very affordable price and with a huge variety of smell profiles that are just really excellently done. So Christopher Sheldrake, awesome work. I mean, across the board, just absolutely love this stuff. This is their least bestseller, La Participe Passe. Passe? I need my French friend to tell me how to say that. La Participe Passe. I don't know. I took Spanish classes, so it's hard to like not read that in that way. Anyway, spicy, resinous, unique. Really like it, guys. I need more wears with it, and it has like this dried fruits, fermenting fruits kind of sweetness to it. Definitely the most weird one out of the whole crew here. I do like it though for what it's doing. It's like kind of out there. I think it's kind of hard to find a bottle of this. I'm gonna just get through this. Honestly, it's so strong that I think that I only need like this little thing for a long time. So I might not get a full bottle of this for a while. But if you guys are looking for something like crazy for the winter, get a sample of La Participe, the past participle. Get a sample of La Participe Passe. Passe? I don't know. Really good stuff though. Definitely interesting. I'm not sure I would get a full bottle of this though. Anyway, so in conclusion here, all of these Serge Lutens fragrances, they hit. They do a really, really great job at what they're trying to do. They're not all bottle worthy for everyone. I wouldn't just say that, but definitely sample them. They're very accessible. You can get like these for like less than 20 bucks. It's 10 ml. It will last normal people a very long time. So, you know, don't commit to blind buying bottles. I mean, you could get a 10 ml and it will last you a while. Get through the 10 ml and then get it. I'm really digging it. I would say out of all of these, I was really shocked about the best sellers. I thought Chergui would be like the best seller out of everything, but it was like 5th place under Un Bois Vanille and Ambre Sultan. We have a wide spread of very, very high quality stuff for a really good price. I mean, you guys who are stuck in the cheap zone, this is that next step out. Like, this is that one step out. Just don't buy too cheap fragrances and instead save for something a little different, like a Serge Lutens fragrance. I think it's a really good, I mean, not really intro house to niche. It is a good example of fine perfumery at a reasonable cost. And it's literally almost as much as clones are these days. So please, definitely try this stuff. It's a different world than the clone stuff. Hopefully I could reach across the table and get my Afnan guys and my Latafa guys to try this stuff too. Because I feel like there just might be something that slaps you in the face and goes, wow, I can't believe I was missing out on something like this. This minimalistic, perfectly executed masterpiece stuff. Anyway, that's all I got today. Hopefully this was a very valuable video for you guys. We're about to hit 1,000 subscribers. I'm definitely going to send some stuff out. I've been getting so much generosity from you guys in the comments, in my emails, people sending me stuff. It's actually really awesome. I'm really surprised to see this thing turning out so well. All right. Anyway, peace, guys. I'll see you in the next one.